finished the leg workout. I am exhausted. Started at 5:30 this morning, right before work. Got a 10-hour shift. Nothing feels better than getting a leg workout out of the way. I hate working out legs, especially since I'm so weak at it. But yeah, I feel really accomplished just getting legs out of the way. I feel really weak, but I gotta grow those chicken legs, so they're definitely a weak part of mine. I know I used to squat like 350 back when I was like 22, 23 years old. Close to 30 now, so nowhere near as strong, especially since I've been working out consistently, so that's a little not motivating, but you know, I can do the start over. Let's get better than we were before. So that's what I'm gonna try to do that's what I'm going to do, is get to be the best I ever have. So I plan on being the strongest I've ever been, even though I'm getting older, close to 30 in a few months. So I'm not gonna let that stop me. I believe that we can push ourselves and better ourselves when we put our mind to it. So right now, I'm really weak. I'm not really squatting that much. All my leg exercises aren't that strong, but I feel a really good workout even with the lightweight. I feel exhausted, sweating. Honestly, it's so hot here, like I feel sick to my stomach. You know, it's like 80s, 90s already in the morning in Arkansas. So, and then it only gets hotter throughout the day. So, but definitely blessed. Every day is a blessing, and I like working out in the morning, getting to see the sunrise. So I will be continuing making these workouts. So if you like what you see, please comment, subscribe, like, and that would help me out so I can push my YouTube videos out there. And that way more people can see my stuff and try to motivate people, you know, get rid of some results from me. And that way you don't just see someone that's already really buff, you know, already in shape, and then just showing you before pictures like years ago whenever they weren't in shape. You actually get to see me, you know, out of shape a little bit, trying to get in really good shape. So yeah, anyways, I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.